обсуждения темы фруктов. Давайте что брать? Ага, взяли. Брать золотой. Good morning, my lovelies. Welcome to the next episode of Strawberry Patches podcast. My name is Marina, and I'm coming to you from this beautiful autumn sunny Auckland in New Zealand. This is a crafty podcast where I talk to you all about knitting, spinning, dyeing yarn, and making things with my hands. And if it's your cup of tea, grab something to drink and join me, because today I have lots of new exciting projects to share with you, and I also want to, as always, invite you to see what I've been up to, and of course talk about New Zealand. Look at these beautiful flowers. Since I arrived, I've seen these bushes flower all through the year, and this is what I love about New Zealand, because where I'm from, Russia, we get to witness all the seasons, and in the winter, which is quite a long one, the trees are bare except for pine trees. But here you can see the abundance of flowers and greenery all year round, which is awesome. And this is Kawhai, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, my New Zealand friends, please correct me. Look how beautiful it is. It's just such a wonderful morning. I'm on my way to this is another thing I love about New Zealand. We have this little community, and in the different boroughs where we live, and one of the neighbors posted that they have too many feijoas, and if anyone would like to gather them. And I was like, yay, we love feijoas. So I'm going there. I don't know these people, but they were so kind to let me go and pick some. So I'm going there, and I'll show them to you when I get home. Usually there are lots of bees around here as well. So yes, friends, welcome to everyone new. There has been so many new subscribers lately, for which I'm very, very grateful, and welcome everyone. Let me know where you are watching from, because I'm very curious to see what other parts of the world I have been able to reach with this knitting community. And let me know what's your name and what are you working on. Are you a spinner, a crocheter, a knitter, an indie dyer like myself, or just a fibre enthusiast? I'm very curious to know. So yes, I'm almost here. I'll talk to you from home. Here they are. When I first arrived in New Zealand, I had no idea how to eat them, and I tried them, but I wasn't very impressed with the taste, but now I love them. And the lady didn't have much on the trip, so she was so kind. She's given me some from her fridge. My girls are gonna love them. Okay, let's start. It's taken so long to set this whole thing up. You have no idea, guys. But finally, I'm done. I've chosen my outfit, chosen all my rings, and I'm ready to talk to you all about yarn, yummy, squishy, fiber, and all the fun projects that you can make with it. So, as you can see, or I hope you can see, in front of me there is all this abundance color and New Zealand fiber, along with a toy that you might have seen in the previous episode. I will go in the usual order, with starting with something that I've just finished, then going on to the works in progress, and then I will tell you about some plans that after that I will tell you probably about the Fibre Club reveal that's coming, because it's already the 1st of May, and by the time you see this, I think your boxes would have arrived to you. Then I will tell you about things in the shop and my plans for the future and stuff like that. So I hope you have your beverage of preference, or maybe you're having breakfast or dinner and joining me. So grab whatever it is you need to grab, and let's start. I haven't been working much on the knitting. I've been focusing more on dyeing, and then there was school holidays, which meant that my daughter Lydia, who is 5, she was with me, and I couldn't do much anyway. We went to the zoo and we did this and that, but that means I have only 3 finished objects for you guys. One of them is the Easter hat that is now finished. This is the pattern by Isolde Teak, the Musselburgh hat, and it's my second one and not my last one for sure. I love how neat the crown is on this project, and I love how you make this huge tube and you just get to play with your favorite skein of yarn in the round, just knitting, and then it turns into a beautiful hat. I think next ones that I'm going to do, I will try to do some color blocking just to see what else you can do with this pattern. And this is my hand-dyed yarn called the Easter egg, I think. I can't remember now, but it's still in the shop. You can still snag a few skeins, and yeah, this is how beautiful it turned out. I will bring it with me to a Woolfest so you can see it there. Another finished object is this, I call them nomadic yarns, because nomadic socks, because the yarn is nomadic yarns, I think that's what it's called. It's from Canada. My sister gave it to me for my birthday, and I just love self-striping yarn. I know how much work it is to dye yarn like this, but yeah, exciting. These are finished, and I finished them quite quickly. The contrast heel and toe are some mini skein from Yarn, and also you can see that Lucy the Pig, it's a pattern by Cynthia Valet. Well, hers is called what is it called? Her piggy is called something else. Alphonse and Mira the pigs, yes. Anyways, this is my version of the female piggy, and the skirt is done. I have done this checkered dress for Aggie the sheep before, and I did the crochet version, the one that she explains in the book, but I found it very fiddly, so I decided to just do that stitch, mattress stitch or whatever it's called, where the needle, with the needle. It has worked much faster, and I love the result. You can't really tell the difference. It's still beautiful lines, and Lucy is happy with how her skirt turned out. So that's all for my finished projects. Now on to works. Oh, before I forget, what I'm wearing is, I have put on this very simple white shirt because I want to show you a cardigan that I just cast on, and I have this Stephen West shawl, exploration station shawl that I've knitted a couple of years ago in my undyed yarn, of course. And I just love how this shawl is not too big, but it has plenty of interest with these short rows and a little bit of brioche over here. This is brioche, some eyelets, very simple, and yet if you choose beautiful colors, it can be like a statement piece. And yeah, it's a very nice size. I think I would knit it again. I would recommend this pattern for sure. The first work in progress that I want to show you is my humongous habitation throw. I guess to show it to you properly, I will have to stand up. Just bear with me. So last time I was somewhere in the middle. Let me see. The middle stripe is the purple. And I was on this orange one. Oh, so a little bit up. So I've knitted 1, 2, 3 more skein stripes, and I added the next one. And how big is this? You might ask. So I will answer. It's this big. It's just huge. And it's so drapey because I'm using my all of my hand-dyed 4-ply yarns from the very beginning of my dyeing to some of the recent ones. As you can see, this is the raspberry one. And yeah, I can't wait to finish this one because it's humongous. Now it's actually very cozy to knit on it because you can just wrap yourself in it and then continue knitting on it. It's really nice. And the next work in progress that I want to show you, I know I've told you that I want to finish my Calypso sweater and the lime cardigan that I was working on, but something else has happened. And I was watching this very lovely lady, Alona from Germany, who is I Will Knit on YouTube and Instagram, and she had this really interesting cardigan that I was excited to knit as well. She also dyes her own yarn, so I did that too. I dyed my own yarn and it's already caked up. Here's a picture of how it looked before I caked it up. And the cardigan is knit with 2 strands, one strand of 4-ply merino and another strand of mohair. So I just did that. I dyed up this electric blues, purples and teal green, and I thought, oh, what color would go with it? And I think I did pretty well. This is the blue that is exactly here. So without further ado, I want to show you what I've knit so far. The best part about this cardigan that we're knitting all together, there's a Telegram group that Alona created and we're there all together, is that we measure ourselves and we calculate exactly the ratio of increases, decreases, and according to our swatch. We were all good pupils and we did a swatch and we washed it and then we measured it. According to our swatch, we do all these calculations so that the cardigan would fit exactly our bodies, not just some, generic measurements and calculated by the designer and then you hope that it will fit. No, this one is, I'm kind of proud of it because I did like 3 hours of math, which I hate math, but I persevered because I really wanted to see how it will look. And I just love how these 2 colors blended into this super soft and fuzzy fabric that I absolutely adore. And as you can see, it has all this fuzz. I hope you can see. Let me see. So this cardigan is not finished. There will be a button band with some fun accent colors. And I'm up to, I just separated for the sleeves and I'm knitting a little bit more. Then we will do some bust darts, which is, I think for my body is very important. And then I will be ready to do the ribbing at the bottom and then the sleeves, which this time I'm going to kind of follow the fashion and not make them too slim, which I usually do. I will make them a bit puffy, and we shall see how that goes. I'm very excited. I'm really in love with this beautiful colorway. Let me know if you want to see it in the shop. I can dye it because I have actually I'm planning to make a separate video of how I created this cardigan from scratch, from dyeing the yarn to making the calculations and to knitting it up. So I'm really looking forward to offering that video for you guys. I hope you'll be interested in that. It won't be a pattern recipe because it's not my pattern, I cannot share it, but it will be the process of how I made this one. So yeah. Oh, the name of this cardigan is Monet, and Alena's channel is in Russian, but if you speak Russian or if you can turn on the English subtitles, maybe you can do that. I guess you could still try it. Right. Now let's get on to the exciting news. So I have been so busy working on the May mystery fiber box that I just couldn't wait to share with you guys. The boxes have all been shipped, but I made a little video for you as the reveal, and come and watch it with me, please. Hello my dear friends, today I want to show you the May's Recipe Book Monthly Fiber Club by Strawberry Patches. I have thought a lot about what colors and what theme I wanted to include in this month's box, and when I found out that it is going to be Mother's Day, this was my choice. I love to greet my customers with kind of a letter describing what's in the box and why I chose it. And for this month I chose beautifully New Zealand merino and silk fiber, and the color inspiration was rose petals. As you can see, here is a rose petal jam recipe. So let's see what's inside. Inside is this super soft, very thin, very scrumptious merino silk blend that I dyed in this beautiful soft pink and orange colors. As you can see here, all the information is here. It's 19 micron merino, dyed in this beautiful braid. Just look at this. Doesn't it look like flowers, roses? I hope it does for you. Also, I included some rose tea. It has a touch of rose, chamomile, and lavender. There is also, I think it's very handy for spinners, some tags to put on your finished skein. Then I included, this time I included some nail polish, which is properly called rosy syrup. And over here is a little something. Some really lovely color themed labels for your finished garments. I hope you really enjoy this month's box, and I had lots of fun making it for you guys, and I'll see you in the next month. Please go and order your box now so that I know how many orders I will have, and I cannot wait to introduce you to the June's fiber box. I'm super excited. As you can see, I put a lot of work and my heart into making this box so that when you open it, you will be surprised in every way, in like little steps. And there's little tiny extras that I put in together, and the little letter that I write with the recipe on the back. I hope all the colors are to your liking. I know mysteries are not always, it's hard to please everyone, but I hope that this soft pink color will be something that would be to your liking. And I'm really excited to work on the June's colorway. Don't forget that you can order your box if you follow, if you go to my online shop. And my husband, my very, very wonderful husband, has updated the shop and has done a few changes. And then you can just click on the yarn and fiber and find the picture of the Fibre Yarn Club, which is this red box. So yeah, I hope you will join me on this adventure. Now, I want to share with you all of this beautiful fiber that I have here. So I'm going to flip the screen and show you everything that I've been up to dyeing wise. Now let me show you a bit closer all the new colors that are in the shop today. As you can see, I've been playing with my favorite colors, which are of course the pinks and the blues and teals. And one day I was in a very, very pink mood, so I did all of that, all the pinks, and this is one of my favorite dyes. And this colorway is called Raspberry, which I only worked with New Zealand 4-ply merino in this past couple of weeks. And I have 4 of these beautiful, beautiful, very bright and juicy color, which I think 4 skeins would be enough for a sweater, a cardigan, depending on your size. Then I dyed these guys to pair, and actually before they even dried, 4 of these sold, so I dyed some more. This is Wild Cherry, batch 2, because I told you the batch 1 got sold. And I have about 6 of these, and there's one more that I am not showing, but there are 6 of these. So the person who bought 4 of these is going to make some wonderful garment, which I can't wait to show you guys. I really liked speckling with these oranges and dark browns, so I just did that on these ones, which are Cherry Plum Pie colorway. And as you can see, they are the same colors, but the base that I used is undyed. This is just all this fun speckles. The pink, the this plum color, and the orange. And I have 3 of this Cherry Plum Pie. And there was one that I just wanted to, I just dyed it separately. And this one is sort of the same, but it doesn't have the pink. So actually, this, guys, can make a beautiful fade. You can fade from this light, this is, by the way, birch trees in the autumn. You can fade from this orangey, yellow and brown into a little bit more pink with it, and then into this beautiful bright pink with orange. I think this could make a beautiful fade. What do you think? This yarn is super soft and beautiful, and it's very, very nice New Zealand merino, which skeins our New Zealand mill used to produce. And I got, when they stopped that production, I got this base, and I'm still using it up. When it's gone, unfortunately. Then I was still in the pink mood, so I dyed up more of the pinks, and this time I tried a different pink, which is called Rose or Rosé, and I dyed these skeins. Just, I don't know, maybe I was thinking of making my daughter something, but I changed my mind. And then I dyed the same color on fiber. This is Corriedale nylon fiber, which is good for durability and for making socks later. I just love how beautiful it is in a braid. This is for spinning, and it won't be useful for felting because it's treated. And look at this one, soft rose, because this has a bit more pastel and muted pink, which I love. I think I might, oh, if I had all the time in the world, I would definitely make some beautiful yarn and make some socks. Then this pink mood continued into here. I decided to, actually I was looking for the colorway for my club, and you will see the similarities with the club one. And this base is this scrumptious merino silk from Ashford. And oh, this is really, really fine micron. I think it's 18 or 19 micron, and I wish you could just feel it. I mean, this is super soft, but this is just next level soft. Something that you would want around your neck. And this colorway, I think it's called One of a Kind or Poppy or something. And yeah, the same theme as here, the same base with more like aubergine colors. Scrumptious. Very, very beautiful and soft. After that, I think I did this one, which, I know, I think I first did some yarn for my cardigan, which I think I'm going to call it electric or something. And let me know if you're interested. I dyed 4 skeins for myself to make a cardigan, and 2 skeins of this mohair, and they pair beautifully. And I'm wondering if any of you would like me to dye it again for you guys. I could totally do that. And then I had some of these dyes diluted to play around, and I dyed this one, which one of you lovely Instagram followers suggested to call Seafoam Symphony, which I love the name. And it's just this beautiful green with some light blue speckles. I love it. It's very nice. And I had some more teals going on. So this is actually greener that you can see. It's a green teal. If I don't know if it's just, it's closer to this color than to blue. And I have 2 of these. One of these has some touches of blue over there, a little bit here, and this one is more of a green. I have taken pictures outside on my favorite place over there on the deck, and the gray background and the natural light make it perfect for capturing the color. So you can totally see the better color representation on the website or in my online, or on Instagram. Next, I played with the same color. This is the same color as this, and I dyed it on the Cordell nylon. Then I had, you'd be surprised, but this purple that you see here, this purple that breaks into blue and pink, this is it here. And funny enough, it is more pink than purple. And I just did a different technique, and this is how it dyed up. I love this color too. I think it would be really fun socks as well. And I think this is my favorite of them all. This one is called Bubblegum, and it has, as you can see, all the colors that I've been showing you. It has the pink from the rose, it has the blue from, by the way, this is called Poseidon, and it has the blue from here, the purples from my electric, and even some browns from this, what did I call it? Wild cherry. I have to come up with so many names that I tend to forget them very quickly unless it's, I don't know, it sticks to my mind. So did I show you everything? Let me see. I think you also noticed here that I have something purple, which is my April Fibre Club colorway that I spun up and I showed you in the previous podcast, and there were flecks of green which you can see just a hint of, and I love it how subtle it is, and I'm looking forward to knitting with it because look, I think I did a pretty good job at plying it, and it's a very plump yarn, which I think would be awesome for socks or for anything actually. I think that's all for yarn. Okay, so now that you have seen all of the dyeing shenanigans that I've been up to, I think it's time to share with you some acquisitions that I have received and purchased. Well, I think the first, actually it was all in the same day. So I received a letter from Cassie from the, remember I told you in February I was taking part in the Spin Together, and my team was all the way in USA, I think it was Texas, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So anyways, that group was mainly meeting in person in their shop, and I was trying to do it online, but whatever. Anyways, I won a prize from them, and we wanted to meet up, but it didn't happen because they were passing. They came to New Zealand on a yarn tour, which is awesome, I think. And I hope you guys, if you are watching, I hope you loved New Zealand. I'm sorry we couldn't meet, but thank you so much for dropping my prize at Lupine, where I went to pick it up. It was a beautiful bag with the name of this. It was Grandma's spinning wheel goes to New Zealand bag or something like that, and my prize was this beautiful 50 merino 50 silk braid of 4 Oz. I don't know what Oz is, I don't know how to pronounce it. I know it's about 100 gram, but it feels a little bit more. I think it's a very generous braid in my favorite colors. You know me so well, I just love blues, teals and purples. Basically it's these colors, just with maybe a different saturation. I can't wait to spin this. And they also added a notebook and some stitch markers that I'm already using, so I don't want to show you that. But also my dear friend Alana from the Lupine, they are having, I think they're still having their birthday sale, because Lupine has turned 5 years old. Our very lovely local yarn store is 5, and they're having a very, very generous promotion and sale on all of their yarns, and I just had to grab a couple of these ones that I've been really curious to try. This is the Opal pullover and Sockenwolle, and they have these cute little bears on them, and it's, I don't know if it's the name of these series of yarn. It's Laubgeflüster. Forgive my German. I used to speak a little bit, but yeah, made in Germany. And this colorway, for example, is called Waldmusik, which is the forest music. I love it. This one is called where is it? Bachgesang. Well, Bach, if it's the name of the composer, then sung by Bach maybe. And I have another one, the green one. So this will definitely become socks. And this one is called Blätterregen. Oh, I know what that means. It means the leaves falling leaves, the rain from the leaves. What is it in English? I know the Russian word, it's listopad. Anyways, beautiful name for it, and so autumn-like. And I think I'm going to be making lots of presents, sock presents. Oh, it smells so good. It's this really lovely, subtle sheepy smell. I didn't expect that from a commercial yarn, but it's lovely. And oh, I just need to find the time for everything that I want. I'm really crazy about this cardigan at the moment, and I'm very monogamous. And oh yes, I have more works in progress I didn't tell you about. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I'm actually neglecting them. There is a sock tube that I showed you that I'm working on and turning it into some socks, and I've already done one sock. Finished the toe, and I just need to cut in and do the heels. See, not much going on. And I did it in like 3 days, and then I stopped because I started this Monet cardigan. Then even before that, I started another dress for one of my cute little animals, like this one. And I just really loved this color by a really lovely friend, Caroline from the Yeyan. And I started to make, let's see, I'm not losing any stitches. So basically, as you can see, oh, it's the same thing. I just wanted to make a little simple dress that my daughters can play with. And you know, we have all this knitted family of animals. They love dressing and dressing them and trying different colors on each of the animals, because some animals have like dark bodies. Like the cat has like dark brown, black body. And I think it would look really nice. This neon green would look really nice on him.
Не нашли их. А что они там делают? Они спят. Вот они как спят. Ой, ой, ой. Все. А покажи мне ослика. Кто твой любимый? Кто? Этот любимый, да? Нравится сильно.
Да. Можно снимать.
Можно снимать.
Я посмотрю.
Все. Осла раздевают.
О, ответай.
Раздетый.
Большой.
Большой, да.
Да, большой даже.
Даже большой, точно.
А вот пока не достал. Девушка не спать. Он хочет спать. Он хочет.
Он хочет. Ну давай его укладывай. Оп. Ну так, да, ножки. Правильно. Не помещается, значит ножки в дырке. О, все, поместился. Главное.
Даже большой.
Даже поместился.
Да, он даже большой. Он будет вести ялки упиваться. Такие.
Ох, молодец. Укрыла. О, хорошая мама Лили. Прелесть. Все, будем его катать.
Сейчас он спит.
Катать будешь его? Все,
Он
молодец.
спит.
Ну, понятно. Ну, хорошо.
And yeah, these are the two works in progress that I haven't shown you, I forgot to show you, but now we are done. Acquisitions, I think that's it. Oh, speaking about acquisitions or purchases, I have actually been really anxious and preparing for Woolfest, which is, by the way, where is it? Yes, we're going to have the 10th celebrating 10 years of Woolfest on the 25th of May at 10 at Kumeho Showgrounds, which I've been telling you about, and I really want to invite you guys to come and see me, come and see and support all of our local traders, yarn dyers, spinners, felters, crocheters, designers, everyone who's interested in fiber art. Of course, I'll be there. I will hopefully be bringing my finished habitation throw, and of course all the yummy yarn and the fiber. Just look at this. I mean, if this is still in my possession after Woolfest, I will keep it. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, just imagine. Probably you will see me wearing something like this at Woolfest. And there'll be plenty of parking and the food trucks, so you won't be hungry. Come and see us, come and see me, say hi, don't be shy. I always love meeting new people and talking about yarn. I will show you everything that I have, answer all of your questions. By the way, about questions, if you can't come and you still want to ask me any questions, please feel free to comment down below or ask them in Instagram, and I will answer them here in the next episode probably. Right. So I've been preparing. Yes, why did I start about this? So I have a very exciting new base coming to Woolfest with me this year. It's going to be the something very special. All I'm gonna say is it's gonna glow in the dark. Yeah. And it's going to be with some neon nips that glow in the dark and that don't over dye. And I'm just so excited about this base. I've just ordered it and it's coming to me from the UK, and I can't wait to dye it up for you and show it to you at Woolfest. And if it's popular, maybe it will be on my website for everyone else who is going to want to try it. Right, so this is the exciting news regarding Woolfest, and I think I have somehow skipped the spinning part. Let's just put it in here. So, spinning wise, I have spun the previous month's lavender colorway, the one that I left for myself, and I have this skein here, and I have also wanted to spin something easy, so I picked a bag from Anna Gratten that I had, and it was her ballerina colorway, which I have spun before, another 200 gram, and I tried to match the thickness to the previous yarn that I had. So now I have about 400 gram of this gorgeous yarn, and it is beautiful. It has a little bit of stellina, as you can see, all those glittery bits. Then it also has Corriedale and mohair and llama, I think. So as you can imagine, it's going to be really fluffy and yummy, and I think I have to come up with something that has really open gauge so that the yarn would be allowed to bloom into it, all the little holes. So that was my spinning. As you can see, I didn't spin much this month. It's getting hot. I have been focusing more on preparations for Woolfest, obviously, and finishing some of the things and the Fibre clubs. I wanted to include a little new segment into my episodes. I have enjoyed so much seeing all of the things that you guys make with my yarn that I wanted to make it a permanent, like your works highlights in my episode. So in today's episode, I want to show you one of the things that I want to show is the sea creature colorway that has been knitted up with by one of our knitting group members into this really cute little sweater for a 2-year-old toddler, and she's knitted it for her grandchild. And I just love how the colors are distributed in this garment, and I hope you will enjoy looking at it as well. The next garment that I want to share with you is made by my good friend Kate, who is an amazing, talented designer. Like, she just sees a picture in her mind and she makes it, she creates it. I told her, if you could only write a patent for this wonderful work, I am sure people would love it. But she says to me, oh, I don't know how to make patterns, and unfortunately this is just a unique, one-of-a-kind thing. So she's taken this colorway and turned it into this beautiful sweater with cables and this beautiful star stitch that I absolutely love. I just came to see her in her house, and because I really wanted to see the garment. And she's sort of like my size, but she's only used, I think, like 6.5 skeins to make this really beautiful cabled garment sweater. And I think she has done an amazing job with finding the pattern, the cables, to showcase this yarn. Just, Kate, you're amazing. And if you have knitted something with my yarn and you want to show it to me and to all the other viewers, please tag me on Instagram or directly send me an email, and then I can include your pictures in the next episode. I would love to do that, and so that we can see how all these crazy colorways like this and like this look together. I think that would be fun for everyone. Right, yes, as you can see in the skein, this looks quite different from what is going to look in the finished garment. And I think I'm in love with mohair now, so you will be seeing more projects with double-stranded mohair. I think before I was a bit intimidated by dyeing mohair, and now I think I found the way to do it properly so that the color is quite evenly distributed and it's not felted, it's just perfect. So I've ordered more mohair for dyeing, and I think I'll be bringing that to Woolfest as well if I just have the time to dye everything. Yay, exciting. Are you excited to come to Woolfest? I'm certainly is. And I have decided that this year that my babies, who are 5 and 2, actually 5.5 and 2.5 almost, they're old enough to be left alone with my husband, and I can kind of sneak away from them on a little vacation. I'm going to Christchurch, which I haven't been to yet. It's a city down south in New Zealand where all of the amazing, well, not all of the, but quite amazing places are concentrated. First of all, there's Ashburton with Ashford shop business, you know, Ashford wheels, Ashford yarn, Ashford looms, all of that. And we're going to go and see that. And there is another little place where the Wild Earth mill is situated, and I think we're going to their shop as well. Also, I'm planning to go and see the Christchurch Spinners and Weavers Guild, because Elena, who is my online friend at the moment, she has kindly invited me, and she's a member of that guild, and she's also a tutor, and she's offered to take me there. And the reason that I've chosen to go to Christchurch is because there will be a wool feast in the middle of June. So I'm going to go to Woolfest. I'm excited, not as a trader. I'm just going to go there and see my online friends and some new people who don't come to our Woolfest. That will be fun. Who knows, maybe I'll make some connections, and in the future I will be trading there. We shall see how that will work. That's exciting. I'm really excited about that trip, and I can't wait to meet all these lovely online friends and make them real life friends. I can't wait to visit the mill, Wild Earth Mill, and the Ashford and the Christchurch Spinners and Weavers, and of course, just, you know, have an amazing, fantastic time. Just for me, I want to wake up in the morning and not to think about cooking for everyone, making sure that they're dressed and they have their socks on and they have changed from their pajamas and where to take them and to entertain them. I want just these 2 days to be for me, which I have missed in this 5 years. I don't remember a day where, well, since I gave birth to my first daughter, I don't remember a weekend that was like that I had, that I could, you know, just, maybe it's selfish, but I really want to do it. And I'm excited that I am. Okay, I think that's all I wanted. Well, let's just finish here. I may have something else to show you, but please do send me your questions down below, or just let me know where you're watching from and what you have been enjoying making in the past. If you're interested in seeing the electric colorway in the shop, or if you're excited about this new neon Neps glow-in-the-dark base as I am. Let me know if you're coming to Woolfest. Just let me know. Just tell me what you're working on. I love chatting with you guys, and I always answer your comments. Okay, that's all from me. Thanks a lot for watching, and take care and happy knitting. Bye!